Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.
Join our Facebook group, Discovering Newfoundland.
We're just in Lumsden talking to a couple, and they said we have to come over and check out Newtown because it's just beautiful. So here we are, just driving in to the community. We're gonna go check it out.
Oh, the couple was right. Look at that. That is beautiful. What a view from here.
I'm glad we took their advice and drove into Newton. It looks like actually a little small island. Here's the Carmack Cafe in the background, an old church. It's beautiful here. This old fishing stage perched up here on this rock. Must be low tide right now because there's not much water in there.
So we were just told that Newton's actually made up of 17 little islands. From the settlement days, the people came here. Just incredible. It doesn't really look that big, does it?
No, not for 17 islands.
No.
Pretty interesting.
And we came across the Barbour Heritage Village. It's absolutely stunning here. So it's all like how it would be back in the olden days. We just went and talked to the director. It's not open right now and we can't go into any buildings, but she's given us permission to go around and walk outside, so we're going to catch some video of the buildings here.
We're here in June, but in a couple of weeks we're going to be having guided tours of this community.
The Barbour Living Heritage Newton, the Venice of Newfoundland, is a must-stop for travelers. You'll experience a way of life not seen since the turn of the century. The history of the merchant family Barbour is presented through living interpretation, buildings and theater presentations. You can shop at the site craft shop or enjoy a great meal at the Old Shop restaurant. The fishing stage here.
I'm imagining by the sign there that this might have been the old general store, but I'm not positive.
Looks like they might be doing some renovations on the off season right now, but what an incredible house. This is a little ice cream shop, Helen, but look at the bottom there. It almost looks like it was a sleigh at one time.
Yeah, it actually looks like you could move it, maybe move it from one part of the complex to another.
Yeah.
Wasn't it mentioned that they actually do theater productions here?
Yeah, the director was saying that before COVID, obviously, they had a dinner theater that ran, and they're hoping to get that back up and running when everything's safe. That would be incredible in this place.
It was quite popular, she said, as well.
I can imagine it would be. There's the old Methodist schoolhouse. That's a tiny place, eh, hun?
Yeah, well, I think that their student population probably wasn't that big either.
Right here you can see the school, the old stage, and where the restaurant is.
We have a greenhouse here. Maybe they grow some fresh vegetables.
So this says E&S Barbour Fisherman Supplies.
So this was the provisions retail store.
Alpheus Barbour House, 1904. The wealth brought to the shore by the great sealing captains of the turn of the century is responsible for the grand nature of this house. Built for Captain Alpheus Barbour, it is a fairly elaborate example of the Queen Anne style then popular in Newfoundland. It's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful.
What a house.
I was going to say, what a house.
The craftsmanship in this house is just unbelievable. Wow, what a scene, eh, hon?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You can see right where the house is, just right beside the water. Right here at the retail store, there's this fabulous deck with some benches. You can look over the waterway, just beautiful. We're just standing at the deck of the back of the store, and you can see the community here. I'm not sure what this building is, but it's right beside the water. It's beautiful down here, isn't it, sweetie?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. The scene down here is amazing. It's very different from a lot of places we've been to.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
This double house here was built in 1875 for Captain Benjamin Barbour. I wish we actually would have been here a couple of weeks later so we could go on the guided tours, because this place looks fantastic.
Yeah,
Full of history.
And really interesting to be able to go through these buildings, have a guided tour, learn a little bit more about the history of this little island.
We're really grateful that they let us come down and explore this heritage community a little bit. Just beautiful down here. I really wish we would have came a couple of weeks later so we could have went on the guided tour, but I think we'll have to come back for that.
Yeah, I think we'll plan to come back for that, because I think it would be very interesting to be able to go into these buildings and learn a little bit about the history.
Yeah, so if you're coming down to Newtown, be sure to come check out the Barbour Heritage community. Just beautiful down here. These old buildings, fantastic. I can't wait to go in them myself.